tale as old as time.
I'm not singing into your eyes.
Can be.
The Beauty and the Beast. Let's talk about the trailer. Hey guys, Stefano here. Welcome to the movie review on the TTLfilms channel. And as always, Steven, my right-hand man on all my film sets, and now here as my special guest for the movie reviews. Today is a very special day. Why? Because we are talking about...
Papa?
Belle, you must leave here. This castle is alive.
If anyone's seen Beauty and the Beast, the trailer, it looks absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
The music gets me every time. And that piano tone. Oh man, is it good. What do you think? Give me your honest opinion on what you're excited for.
It's hard to pick. I think I'm looking forward to seeing the Beast the most. I want to see how they do this version of him.
Sure. Number one for me, and it's the number one thing about this franchise, this movie, it's the musical score. The music for me is the most powerful element in Beauty and the Beast. It's the same way I feel about the animation, and it will be the same over here. So if the acting isn't up to par, I'll be fine if the music is there. That's my take. So let's get right down into it. Let's do a movie review for the people who don't even know what Beauty and the Beast is. It takes place in France. Why they chose English actors, I'll never know. Papa? No. Okay, well, Papa is used in France anyways. But either way, I don't know why. So yes, they did decide to, do it that way. That's fine. But Beauty and the Beast is about this, farm girl. She wants more. She wants more in life. And there's this individual called Gaston that's the town hunk, but he's also the biggest jerk that has his eye on her. And her father is an old man that has inventions, that he invents all wacky stuff. He wants to go to a fair, gets pulled into the wrong track, and goes and finds this castle.
She runs into the Beast, who's keeping her father prisoner. And because she loves him so much...
It's a cursed castle.
It's a cursed castle. Creepy.
Yeah. Cursed castle.
To save her father, she makes a deal with the Beast, saying, you can keep me as your prisoner instead, just let my father go.
Yep, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, and that's actually the start of the spark between her and the Beast, believe it or not, as he sees in her this love that kind of inspires him a little.
Then there's this rose that signifies that it's part of the spell that if he can find true love, someone to truly love him as a beast, then the spell will be broken, and all the people in his castle that they've transformed into a clock and a candlestick holder and all that stuff, they're going to be able to come back to life. However, on the 21st birthday, on the 22nd birthday, on the 23rd birthday, along those years, that's the time that he has, and he's quickly approaching them. He's like on his last month of time. So that's pretty much, this is the Beauty and the Beast story. Gaston, obviously, he wants to kill the Beast because he thinks it's all craziness, but this is the movie. It's a beautiful tale, probably Disney's best.
I say we kill the Beast!
Would you say it's one of their best stories?
It was their Oscar winner.
Was it?
Yeah. Beauty and the Beast, the cartoon, won Best Picture.
Wow.
Back in the day.
Rightfully so. It was the story is impeccable. I don't know if they could, other than the acting, I don't think they can screw up a movie like this because the story is so concrete. It's such a good story.
They could.
With the acting would be the only thing.
Maybe if they change the story in too many weird ways to try and make it their own, they may screw it up.
Why would they?
It's true. With the Jungle Book, they had something they could improve upon if they brought a new twist to it. With Beauty and the Beast, it's already so...
concrete.
Yeah, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
And at least in our opinions, that you'd better just stick to it. If you're going to change a few things, just try and make the characters a little stronger, but don't change too much about the story. In fact, change nothing about the story.
Of course.
I'm worried that they might change something, but I'm really excited for what they might try.
I'm not worried at all, except for two factors. But before I get to those two factors, I just want to say I'm the most excited for is for the animation. The animation, as always, as a Disney, you would want to see in a Disney film is the animation. It looks exactly like how the Jungle Book was. Top notch, super realistic. There's only two factors that I'm worried about. Emma Watson being one of them. I never liked her. I think in Harry Potter she was, subpar. I really did not think that she can captivate a scene. Now as a lead actress, I mean, she's going to have to give it her best or she's going to get ripped to shreds because this story is so powerful. And number 2, and this is always going to come down to if it's truly going to grasp the animation for what it was, they need to stick to the story.
Mm-hmm.
If they veer too much and it starts becoming too much of a propaganda or something, the whole thing is going to get completely debunked. So,
right.
Any thoughts on the acting? Are you happy with all the choices?
I'd say...
Better yet, before we get into that, let's do our 5-star rating.
Okay.
So this is the way our rating works on this show. On the Movie Review TTL Films channel show, we do 3 categories. 1 being actors. The acting. Do you think it was the right choice? 1, you didn't like it. 5, you loved it. Second is the storyline. Do you think it was the best story that they could have had? 1 to 5. And lastly, musical composition, the score, soundtrack. Did it captivate you? 1 through 5. Let's get right into it with this man right here. 5-star. Give it to me. Actors. Did they pick it right?
In the since this is just a trailer, we're judging the trailer.
We have
So
to.
what I think is I'm unsure about their choice for Belle.
Yep. Thank you.
It's a wait and see. Gaston,
Looks pretty top notch.
he's definitely different than the cartoon. So this is where I think they're going to go in a different direction with him. So hopefully they go slightly different. If they're going for the cartoon Gaston and they picked him, that's a terrible casting choice.
I don't think that they did. I think they wanted someone a little different than.
Yeah, I
who
think
they
they're going a
chose.
little different with Gaston, making him less cartoon jock and more
That-
like
that's
a
right.
realistic
Like
dick.
a realistic, realistic guy. So what would you rate it as?
I give it a 4 out of 5 because I don't know yet, but it looks good.
Okay.
It looks like they have a handle on what they want to use. So
For me, I know this is gonna be a really left field kind of guess, but I'm gonna say 2. The reason why is because I'm not a fan at all of Emma Watson, and I really don't like the fact that they casted her as Belle because Belle is such a sweet, warm-hearted, loving character, and in the animations, and Emma Watson, her face always gives off a very cold, reserved person. It's not as warm and loving as Belle comes off to be, because you got to remember, Belle is a princess in the Disney world. Emma Watson doesn't look like that princess type.
no, she looks like
A little stuck up. Next has to be story. Now, immediately 5. Because if they stick to what we know and we love, it's going to be a 5 and better because the story is incredibly well written. I just hope Disney doesn't alter too many things because it's a live, realistic thing. What do you say?
Yeah, in terms of the original story, 5 out of 5. Stick to it. If you haven't watched the original Disney movie, shame on you. This trailer
you did,
was
yeah.
for people who have seen it.
Absolutely.
Because this trailer didn't really follow the beats
Of a regular trailer.
Of a regular trailer.
You would
This
never
was a
put the
nostalgia
story-
trailer.
Yeah, you would never put the story together. It's all the highlights of the animation. Fair enough. Musical score and composition. Can we equally say 5? Yes.
5. But
It's a shaky 5, possibly a 10. Please, Disney, please don't F it up. Please don't veer off the path of what we've come to love in this musical number. Everything that was done in the animation of Beauty and the Beast was just spot on. Don't muck it up.
Well, here's what I have to tell you, though. The music from the trailer, I did some digging. It's not the people doing the score for the movie. The music from the trailer is done by people who usually do trailer music pieces. So
It was really good, though.
I know. That's the only letdown, but we'll see what the actual score is soon.
Well, there you have it, my friends. The trailer for Beauty and the Beast is coming out in 2017. This year, it's coming out. Can't wait. And when it comes out, I promise we are going to jump on it the second it comes out in theaters. As always, thank you so much. Big thanks to Steven Vecha for joining me yet again on this episode of Movie Review on TTL Films channel. You can find his link on his channel in the description below. Lastly, of course, thumbs up, subscription, comments, let us know, let me know what movie you want me to review next. And of course, there's a little bell icon. As soon as right beside the subscribe, hit that bell, get the notifications, and check out the newest reviews that we put out. Of course, I love you. He loves you. We love you. Everybody loves everyone. And we will see you next time.